by Bangtan News Seoul, October 2025. The city of Seoul hasn't felt this electric in years. A single rumor has turned the entire K-pop world upside down. Two names, Jimin and Jungkook, once again dominate every social media feed, every news headline, every fan forum across the globe. After months of silence and anticipation, whispers began circulating that the two BTS members might be secretly working together again, but not for a song, not yet for the long-awaited BTS reunion. Instead, fans believe they're preparing for something bold, glamorous, and completely unexpected: a high-profile joint fashion campaign under a global luxury brand. It all started quietly, too quietly, for something involving two of the most watched men on earth. In late September, a Seoul-based stylist, known to have worked with multiple HYBE artists, uploaded a cryptic Instagram story. It was a blurred shot of two silhouettes standing side by side against a white backdrop. The caption was simple, almost poetic: "When legends reunite, even silence speaks." Within minutes, armies everywhere began dissecting every pixel point. One figure had the unmistakable broad shoulders and posture of Jungkook. The other, slender, poised, and graceful, carried an aura many said could only belong to Jimin. The story disappeared within an hour. But as always with BTS-related content, screenshots were already everywhere. Reddit threads exploded. Twitter hashtags like #JJKFashionReunion and #Jimin's Jungkook campaign trended in multiple countries, and fan detectives began their mission. A few days later, things got even more suspicious. A Paris-based fashion editor from L'Officiel posted a short message on X. Formerly Twitter, Seoul is about to redefine luxury, J&J style. The post didn't mention any names, but fans didn't need confirmation. J&J instantly became the new buzzword, short for Jimin and Jungkook, the golden pair of BTS. The idea of these two, BTS's most photogenic, fashion-forward idols, collaborating again was simply too thrilling to ignore. By October 3rd, fan accounts had already traced the timeline of possible events. They discovered that both Jungkook and Jimin were seen entering the same HYBE building on September 25th, just hours apart, and both reportedly had their schedules off-limits that day. Meanwhile, a well-known Korean fashion photographer posted a cryptic message on Threads: "Sometimes you shoot something so beautiful, you forget to breathe." Coincidence? Armies didn't think so. To understand why this rumor feels so monumental, one must look at how far Jimin and Jungkook have come, individually and together. Before enlistment, Jimin became the epitome of elegant rebellion. As a global ambassador for Dior, he stunned audiences during Paris Fashion Week 2023 with his gentle charm and daring fashion. His shirtless blonde look from that year became one of the most reposted fashion moments in K-pop history. Meanwhile, Jungkook took the opposite route, redefining masculinity and confidence as the face of Calvin Klein. His 2023 campaign was explosive. Black and white shots of him in denim and tank tops swept through billboards from Seoul to New York. His style was raw, magnetic, and honest, the perfect contrast to Jimin's ethereal elegance. Now, with both men returning from military service, the world is watching, waiting for their next move. Could this rumored J&J project be the moment they blend their opposite energies into one unforgettable global image? Rumors suggest that a secret photo shoot took place at a private studio in Gangnam during the last week of September, according to an anonymous staff member from the production team, as reported by the Korea Daily. The shoot was described as artistic, intimate, and emotionally powerful, something that celebrates duality and reunion. Insiders claim the concept revolves around reflection and rebirth. Jimin represents the light, ethereal, emotional, and artistic, while Jungkook represents the shadow, bold, fearless, and grounded. Together, they tell a story of balance, much like yin and yang, a perfect metaphor for their friendship, artistic chemistry, and the long-awaited return of BTS unity. Some fans even noted that the rumored stylist behind the campaign, Kim Ji-yoon, previously worked on Jungkook's Calvin Klein shoot and Jimin's Dior campaign, further fueling the theory that this is, indeed, a joint project orchestrated under extreme secrecy. International fashion circles have also taken notice. An editor from Vogue Korea posted an article titled, "When the Icons Return: The Face of Korea in 2025, featuring two blurred figures that fans claim match Jimin and Jungkook's silhouettes. The piece cryptically mentions, two symbols of artistry and strength reunite under one creative vision, bridging global luxury and emotional storytelling. Luxury brand insiders, too, are whispering. Rumors point toward Louis Vuitton, which has been seeking to expand its global influence through a New Face of Asia campaign scheduled for release this winter. Others speculate that a brand merger between Dior and Calvin Klein's creative teams may have inspired a special one-time collaboration, something that's never been done before. Still, HYB remains silent. The company has made no official comment, and that silence only adds to the fire. For ARMYs, this isn't just about fashion. It's about reunion, about two brothers coming together again after enduring one of the most emotional separations in BTS history. When Jungkook enlisted in December 2023, Jimin wrote him a heartfelt message on Weverse. "We started this journey together, and we'll end it together. Let's meet again, stronger than ever." That message echoed through the fandom like a promise. Now, almost 2 years later, that promise might finally be fulfilled. Not through music yet, but through an image. A shared moment in front of the camera that says, "We're back." Fans have flooded social media with emotional tributes, edits, and fan art titled J&J, Reunited. Imagining the two standing side by side, Jimin in white, Jungkook in black, their eyes locked as if time never passed. The moment J&J started trending, global media outlets picked up the buzz. Fashion magazines in France, Italy, and Japan published speculative articles about a historic collaboration between two South Korean icons. American outlets like Teen Vogue and Harper's Bazaar US highlighted fan theories, noting how both idols are perfectly positioned to redefine post-military Korean stardom. Even Business Insider mentioned the rumor, focusing on the potential economic impact such a campaign could have, estimating that a Jimin x Jungkook global collaboration could generate over $150 million in brand value within weeks of release. Beyond the glitz and speculation, the heart of this story lies in something much deeper: the idea of reconnection. Jimin and Jungkook have always represented two halves of a whole. From their early trainee days in 2013 to their emotional stages together, from We Are Bulletproof, The Eternal, to My Time and Lie, their bond has always been visible, unspoken, yet powerful. Now, this rumored project might be the first tangible symbol of BTS's second era, a gentle reawakening before the storm of their 2026 comeback. One fan beautifully wrote on X, "They don't need to say a word. If Jimin and Jungkook stand in the same frame again, the world will know. BTS is coming." As of October 12th, 2025, neither HYB nor any fashion brand has confirmed the existence of the J&J campaign. Yet several fashion journalists have hinted at an upcoming November reveal, with teasers expected to drop before winter. K-media outlets have begun preparing exclusive segments, while ARMYs count down the days, refreshing Weverse and brand pages like clockwork. Every move, every whisper, every uncaptioned photo now feels like a clue, and maybe that's exactly what Jimin and Jungkook intended: to turn silence into art, absence into anticipation, and fashion into a language of reunion. Whether or not this rumored campaign turns out to be real, one thing is undeniable: Jimin and Jungkook have already changed the conversation. They've reminded the world that art doesn't only exist in songs or performances. It can live in a look, a pose, a single photograph that captures years of friendship, growth, and resilience.